Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what, add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what.
All right, good morning everybody. Gotta make moves, already 12:10. Gotta do that frickin' hang, get the bottle of water, make some pancakes this morning, some fun ones. Like I said, I use make sure everything's good. Puppies are not home, so no puppy love this morning. They had a sleepover, but what else, man? I got stuff to do. Stuff to do. Oh, frickin' very, very important, super important. Lineup issue. I'll tell you about it in a second. Fantasy hockey lineup issue. We got a game tonight. Oh my God. Okay, here's a bet. You want to make a bet? See this bottle of water? This is the bottle of water we chug every morning, okay? Now I want to ask you this question, right? If you took 10 random people, okay? 10 random people and how fast they can chug this bottle. Would you put me in the top 5 or the bottom 5, huh? Which side do you like? Top 5 or bottom 5 on my water chugging skills, okay? This should answer the question. You ready for this shit? Fuck. I can't chug for shit. My pants are soaked. Fuck, nice work, Dale. All right, so it is a Monday night, which is rare. We got a fantasy hockey game tonight. It's, as long as there's 6 games on the schedule. And tonight's an example of why it's important. My team is not set up well in terms of I have too many players in the same team. So then on short nights, you can often run into the issue of if those teams are not playing, you don't have any players. Now, if you look at Screaming Eagles lineup over here, my lineup's decent, okay? But look at Screaming Eagles lineup over here. Screaming Eagles, he's only got 3 forwards, and they're not that good. Owen Tippett, Dylan Cousins, Sammy Blaze. He's got 4 decent defensemen and Washington goalies. Yours truly, we have Adam Boquist in the lineup right now, but I had to take Ian Cole off reserve, and he will take place because I don't think Boquist is playing tonight. And we got Stutzel off the farm in the lineup for this evening. So, I mean, this looks like should be a win, right? Okay, we're not going to sweat it too much because we got fucking day 2, 4th biggest stack. Went good. I mean, we ran good yesterday. Feel good about it. And I'll tell you what, starting on time is a thing we can do when we get ample sleep, and we did 2 nights in a row. I don't know about last night. I'm going to check. I don't think I did all that good. Let's see here. Let's see what the app says. I got the app. The app says, well, how much you slow? Fuck, not good at all. No. Did I do that? I did do that. Let me see, what time did I do that at? Early in the morning. You can track anything you want in this journal. Literally. Even that. Okay. All right. No alcohol. Okay. Journey entry. Man, I did not recover well. What the hell? Did not get enough sleep at all. Woo! I'm going to cover that. What the hell? 38%. Not good. That's all right. We'll get to it. All right. Pancake mix is happening. This right here, wheat gluten, call it chickpea flour, a little bit of baking powder to make it pop. Get the pan ready, we cover it. I learned a new trick. And check these out. I mean, I'm cutting these up right now. But look, these are Driscoll's. And I don't freaking own a piece of the company, but look at these perfect specimens. They're probably like uber super GM. Look at this fucking perfect strawberry. Like, how do they do that? It's got to be chemicals or shit, but whatever. They taste good and they look pretty. And for my wife, they got to look pretty if she's going to eat them. If they have a little bit of itty bitty brown, or if there's like a little corn here, oh no, throw them all out. Throw them out. All right, my pancake specialty. We're gonna take some of this here maple syrup, give it a little extra yum. Come on, let's go. Oh shit! All right, easy boy. There we go. That's a breakfast for a champion. Yeah, nice. All right, here we go. Day 2. Despite my sleep meter thing saying I didn't sleep well, I feel rested, so we're good. And I'm going to have coffee if need be. But yesterday it was crazy. I did not feel any fatigue whatsoever. So we check in. The first thing we do, well, not the first thing. One of the first things we do in the morning is we go into pokernews.com. You can check out pokernews.com for all of your news and stuff like that. They do a great job with the World Series coverage. And you go into this tournament and the live reporting, and I can take a look at my table for the day. And I know Ben Heath, who's on a short stack. He's only got 49,000. But outside of that, I mean, let me look again. Let's see if I was wrong and let me look at this. Ping Liu, I don't know. Peter Kalar, Salim. I know Johan. Of course, I know Johan Gilbert. And Christopher Basili sounds familiar. I think I might have played with him. I got position on him. But we'll see, Sometimes names and faces don't go together, but when I see the faces, I'm like, that guy over there. So anyway, we're going to be close to the money. Now, here's the question, right? We have the big stack. How do you navigate the bubble? Do you go full Adamo, bunkers, fire in the hole, go after like the other big stacks and make hell like hell on earth for them? We shall see. We shall see. We're about, 16, 18 people out of the money, so a couple more tables. I'm typically not somebody who goes bonkers in that spot. I like to, sort of let the game come to me and not try to like overdo it. But we'll see. If the situation arises on the bubble and we have the chips, one of the things we'll probably do. One small adjustment we'll do on the bubble is we will increase if we are the chip leader and push people out, we'll increase our raise sizes. So maybe as much as 3x. And the whole idea behind that is we're not going to pick up a lot of dead money, and we make it a little more difficult for the big blind to defend in spots where he would want to. So could be a thing. We'll see. We shall see. We'll play it by ear. Off we go. Look who's here. He made a big splash yesterday, but now we got the man, the myth, the legend in person, and we got to know, Alan, what's bothering you today?
There's so much going on, it's too much to even talk about right now.
Okay, well, give us a spiel.
You still owe $1,000 from the last longer.
I don't have it on me, but I'll go get it.
Everybody's asking on Twitter, why is Daniel the only one that never pays on the
So
last
that's
longer?
what's bothering you, my $1,000?
No, I had some issues with Burger King. I played the worst structured Omaha 8 event in history yesterday at the Orleans. It was...
what a day you had.
Yeah.
There was another thing, too, I think. There was a third thing.
Something at Burger King, but I can't...
Well, there was the burger... What happened at Burger King?
You know how...
It was a whopper of a night.
No, you know how old school you used to hang up the phone on somebody and you go like this and you slam the phone down, you'd hang up, right?
Yeah?
Well, basically the lady at the drive-thru did that to me yesterday.
Oh, my God. So now you're waiting on hold for customer service.
No, so the other day when I came in, I called customer service. From my house all the way to here, I was explaining to them what happened and how the lady hung up on me at the drive-thru and how I went to the manager and he refused to give me the customer service number. And the lady said, don't worry, we're going to have the manager call you back within 24 hours. That was 4 days ago.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right, there you have it. From the man, the myth, the legend.
But this guy is a stiff on the...
Yeah, I haven't paid $1,000 I owe him. All right, Alan wants to add one more key thing.
All right, so yesterday I'm at the Orleans. They have these tiny little glasses there, so I bring my usual...
The ice water.
Yeah, I usually bring my big Diet Pepsi with me, and I ask for a glass of ice, which they're very happy to give you at the Rio.
Yeah.
Anyway, I asked the bartender for a cup of ice. He says, I can give you ice water, but not ice. I said, are you serious? He said, yes. I can only give you ice water. I said, what if I take the ice water and I dump it right here in the trash? And I just keep the ice. He said, you can do that, but I can only give you ice water.
I mean, wow, bro.
So
You had
here
a day.
they're very nice with the ice. They gave me a big cup of ice today.
You had a day, buddy.
I went all in 3 times in the shootout, lost all 3 as a big favorite.
God. Oh, womp womp. All right. That's Alan Kessler. This is DNegs on the bubble. All right, we are on the bubble right now, and we're discussing, my friend here from Hungary, along with my French friend here, we're discussing this man here, now on the button folding king, queen suited, because chips, and then raise, and he's got ace king. So they're discussing, this guy's, why are you here? What are you doing here?
Make the money and then I shove.
Yes, right. But you
neat.
can have a coffee. You could enjoy the beautiful
if I have
weather.
Aces, I play, and if I have kings also.
Aces or kings.
Yeah, but ace king it's not a made hand.
It's not a made hand.
Yeah. So
So
I
you
need
have
to a made hand. Like I need to be made.
A maid.
Yeah, like I was made for.
Yeah, okay.
Something like
YouTube
that.
strike. You're singing too well. So this is what he's doing. He's folding king, queen suited. He's folding ace king. He's basically not playing, okay? So if he raises the button and I have 2 jacks, I should fold.
It's good to have someone like me at the table. You can steal my blind so easy.
I'm going-
I'm friendly. I say that
That's
I fold
true.
ace king.
Yeah,
I'm honest with everything.
That's good. Fantastic.
What do you do with queens? Queens I shoved.
You did shove with queens, and I
did
folded
shove, open
ace
shove.
jack because.
And you
How
wanted
can you-
to call me.
How can you call this man with ace
Yeah,
jack?
you cannot. You
You
cannot.
can't. I had ace jack. You only had 10 big blinds, but I said no.
No. It's a fold.
Okay. And on to the bubble we go. As you see, the dealers are standing up to let the tournament directors know those tables are done. A couple over there not done. Waiting to see what happens. Officially in the money, and now this gentleman release the Kraken.
Yes.
He's
now I
ready.
can play
Now
ace-
you're gonna
ace
play
queen,
ace queen.
Bottom range.
Bottom range.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about ace jack suited?
Bah, Ace Jack suited,
Ah ouais,
if
c'est
it's
ça.
not expensive, I can see a flop.
You just limp, see the flop. If you flop straight,
I don't know. If
Ah ouais?
yeah, maybe I flop 2 pair or.
it's good.
Yeah, it's okay.
What does it happen to you every time you order a water in America?
I say Perrier, and half of the time they bring me a diet. So I don't know
A
how.
Diet Coke?
A diet Coke. But I say Perrier.
Perrier.
How,
Yeah,
it's a
Perrier,
trick,
Diet
it's been
Coke, I can
5
see
years,
that.
I try to elucidate. No, I try to elucidate that half of the time they bring me a diet. So why?
A Diet Coke.
Perrier.
Okay. All right, end of level. Gotta pee really bad. Not right now. Gotta pee. Not now. I don't need a story about this and that. Okay. So a couple hands to tell you about in the trailer. We got 400,000. Average is about 360, 370. Started the day with 6. Lost the pot to Scott Seaver right before, well, about 10 minutes ago once we busted the bubble. Tell you a little bit about that and the one interesting hand we played. Okay, as I said, the hand against Scott, not all that interesting. I'll just give you the details. We don't have to do a hand breakdown for that. He raised, I defended big blind, queen 9, standard, came queen 5-3, 2 spades, check call, turn 3, check, he bets, I put them all in because he didn't have a lot left. And he had aces, so we lost that one. Yeah, the only decision there was whether we just call the turn, let him bluff the river. But I thought it made more sense in this spot, specifically, just in case he had like an ace-4 barrel type hand or spades. But this is the interesting one where I really didn't know what to do. I'm not sure. I'm actually gonna have to really break this one down because it's a really complex spot. There's a lot of variables and a lot of stuff happening, okay? Now in this hand, my opponent, who I don't know, started the hand with 214,000. I started with 600,000. The blinds are 4 and 8,000. We're nearing the bubble now, which is important, right? We're about 8 or 9 out of the bubble. I raise with black 9s to 18,000 at 4 and 8. He calls on the button. The flop comes 10 of diamonds, 5 of spades, 3 of spades. I like to go with a large size here. I bet 36,000 into 56 or so. Well, I mean, I'm supposed to have all the overpairs, blah, blah, blah. Plus, importantly, my 9s, I have the club and the spade. I don't block 9, I block 9, 10 of spades, which would get it in, and as well as 9, 10 of clubs, right? So I block those 2 10 hands. And what's important too, when a 10 comes, you have to figure, especially on the bubble, he's not going to have a lot of offsuit 10s, right? So he doesn't have like king 10 off, jack 10 off, queen 10 off. Maybe he has ace 10 off, and that's about it. But other than that, his 10s are going to be suited, so that doesn't have a ton of combos. So I bet he calls the 36K. Now the turn is the 7 of spades, and here's where things get goofy. Turns to 7 of spades. He has 160 left in total. And I thought, wow, this is a weird spot. I mean, I might have the best hand with the 9s. I got showdown ability. I have a hand that I could actually bet turn, maybe bluff barrel river. Maybe don't need to. Maybe got showdown. Like I said, I bet 48,000, which is a little over third pot. And he thought about it for a minute and he folded. But again, I'm not really sure about this spot. Because, I mean, what am I doing? Just folding to his jam for 110 more? 111 more? Anyway, interesting spot. I'm going to break this one down because I think it's one I'm just still a little unclear out, even though I usually know the answer. Like, I don't in this one. So that's it. And like I said, we're doing pretty good. We're about average now. We don't have quite as big chips as we did because of the Scott hand, but I feel good.
390, and you have
I got a
three, same thing.
Yeah.
about the same. Yeah.
Basically same thing.
I raised. He went all in.
Double whammy?
He wants a double whammy.
Double whammy? Oh, cuff my sock. If I was suited, I would call, for sure.
My shove is not
King
good.
10.
If I was suited, I would call.
Okay, we have 9s. He has 6s.
I'm winning this.
You would have won
Of course, 100%. Done.
Big
Done.
pot.
It's going to be right on the flop. King 10 10.
I think it's going to be the turn.
No.
Everyone's got the 6
Wait,
coming?
wait. Look, right there. Man.
No, we're talking about the king 10.
We got
Yeah.
spades too?
Look, there it is on the turn.
Oh, fuck.
It's not coming.
That's a killer turn.
Woo! How the hell did that happen against Schwartzy? All right, I'll take it. I was just turning the camera on to see the sweat. You turned it. All right.
No sweat.
That's it. No more chips. Time to go on to the next one. All right, as you can see, we are done. I feel okay with it. I mean, came 32nd. It was a much more crapshooty tournament because of the 40-minute levels. Gave herself a chance to win. The very last hand, as you saw, once again, Scott Seaver, like if you had to pick one person, I feel like it's held over me. Lifetime hits him, and he beat me with that one pot earlier with the aces, and then here I raised the button with jack 8 of spades. He defended 8-3 of diamonds. It came 10-8-5 with 2 diamonds, so I had the best hand with 8s with a jack. He, of course, had outs with the diamonds and had me drawn dead on the turn. Before that, I yeah, you know, you saw me double with the 9s against the 6s. Then the very next hand or so, blind versus blind against the 20 big blind stack at ace-10 versus jacks. He limped, I raised, he put it in. Obviously calling with ace-10. And that's it. Oh my God, it's windy out here. So now we need a little break. We're gonna watch the hockey a little bit. You know, Leafs are playing Carolina. Aho, scoring goals, looking at my fantasy. Just need to reset the mind. Make sure that when we go and play, no, I'm good. No. Not a rat. It's a random dude in the truck. No. And then we will take our time. And when we're ready, we'll jump back in. All right, you guys are just going to have to trust me on this. I'm making a coffee at 7:45. I'm not ready to play. I'm just not ready to play. As you saw, I didn't have a great night's sleep last night. And as you know, like when I'm fresh and when I'm ready, I'm much better. So I think it's much better off for me being here rather than sitting at the table, feeling groggy and, you know, not all there and starting to, you know, I don't know, be on my phone, distracted or whatever. So trust me, I know what I'm doing here. I don't late reg because I don't care. I'm late reg because I care and I want to win and I want to give myself the best opportunity to do so. And when you need rest, you need rest. I realized, well, over many years of doing this, that if I'm not rested, I'm not worth a damn. So even though I'd rather be there right on time, I mean, I was busy. I was grinding in another tournament. So we're going to take our time, and I will not step foot out of this RV until my brain is clear, fresh, and I'm excited to play deuce to 7 single draw. 10K buy-in with 1 re-entry. Feel ready, yo. Coffee worked, 8:30. Let's play some fucking cards. All right, what are we playing? We're playing no limit. Hold, look at these shoes. They say DNegs on them. Nike Freeze. We're playing no limit, deuce to 7, single fucking draw. It's a beautiful game in so many ways, because the game is this simple in a lot of ways. There's no cards you see, right? You don't see nothing. So a guy bets big. He's either got it or he don't got it. There's no like, oh, well, he called the flop and, you know, no, it's just like, does the guy have it or not? So there's also going to be some unique things I'm going to probably dabble with too in terms of overbetting. Lots of overbetting actually in this game. There's some spots where, for example, let's say, for example, you had deuce 3, 4, 5, okay? And you looked at your card and you saw it's 3 across. That means you either have a wheel, which is the nuts, an 8-5, which is the 5th best hand, which is basically the nuts, or you have the worst hand, which is a straight, right? So in a spot like that, you're 2-1 to have it, right? You don't even need to look at the rest, and you can bet huge. Seriously, you can bet like 2x pot in that spot. If they call, they're making a mistake. You basically, no matter what you have, you force them into a mistake if they call. So they're just supposed to fold no matter fucking what, right? But most people don't if they make it. So, and then, you know, you're going to be bluffing a good frequency. So we're going to be doing a lot of bluffing in this game, finding spots to snow, to do all kinds of crazy funky shit. There is a rebuy available, which will allow a little more wiggle room on the first bullet, but we're not going to be stupid. We might bluff it off. We just might punt it off today. And if we do, I'm not going to apologize to you. Fair enough? Cool. Let's go. Okay, been here less than an hour. We jumped in the middle of level 5, and my chips have gone crazy. Started with 60, was up to about 80, then down to 40, and now back to about 68, 70. I've had so many spots and hands and 2-card draws. I had trip deuces twice. One of them I snowed, raised under the gun. The guy called. He drew. I just bet big. He folded, so I showed him the 3 deuces. The other one was a different one where a guy raised, and he was kind of on the shorter side, and I had deuce, 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 3, 5. So I called and drew. And then I caught a 4 and a jack, and he bet. And I called, of course, a jack 5, and he made a 9 somehow. But a couple key interesting hands early. The first one was this. This guy raised under the gun, min raised to 2K. I call in the small blind with the deuce 4-7 because it's a min raise. And then I catch, so here's the thing, I catch a 4 across. I don't look at the card, right? So 4 across means it's a 9 or a 10. Then I look at a 3 across. So that means it's a 6, 7, or an 8, right? If it's 6, I make a 9, 7, 6. Perfect. If it's an 8, I make a 9, 8. If it's a 7, I lose, right? So I bombed it. There was 6K in the pot. I bet 15K without looking. And he thought for a bit and folded. I actually made the hand. I made the 9. Then another one. Again, another 2-card draw. Like I said, I've been all over the fucking map. I had the deuce 4-7 on the button, called a raise from Joe. The big blind called as well, or the small blind called and drew 2 again. So it's 2. Joe, Pat, I drew 2. And I catch a deuce 4-7. I catch a 3 and a 10. So I have 10-7, 4. 10-7 perfect. First 2-card draw checks. Got him beat almost for sure. Joe checks. So you don't think there's like a really strong 8 or 9. And I beat almost every 10, right? Very few 10s beat me. So I bet 20K. I overbet the pot. 20K into 11. First guy calls, fuck. And then Joe said he folded a 10-6. The guy called me with a 9-8. So I was in third place. Over betting when you're in third place, probably not the best approach. But having fun. I'm ready to, I'm in a good mode in terms of like, I'm ready to play pots. I'm ready to push, build some chips. I just had the most surreal run of cards. I just bluffed off 20,000. I can't believe what just happened here. It's unreal, like the variance of what just happened. So in one spot, the button raised, I 3-bet with a 10-6, 5-4-3. Mike Gordinsky drew and bet. And I have like the best bluff catcher ever with that because I don't have any 7s, 8s, or 9s, right? And no deuces either. So I called, he made a 9. Whatever, that's one thing. But like, remember I said I made my hand before? But 3 times I've overbet when I had like, 3 across or something like that, or 2 across. And all 3 times they folded, I made the fucking hand. 2 times, because it's happened 5 times where I caught a card where I just, bet without looking. And the 2 times, this is right now, that I actually had the fucking pair and they called. This isn't a read. This isn't no fucking soul read shit. I didn't even look. I didn't know what I had. Son of a bitch. So, like, the guy makes a bad call against the price I was laying him. I was overbetting and I was 2-1 favorite. And then the other spot against Gordo, I bet 2x pot with the deuce 3, 7, 8, and I caught a 3 across. And I bet 2x pot. He folded a 9-8, okay, which is theoretically bad, right? Because I'm bluffing 2/3 of the time there. But I hit the 6. So bizarre. Anyway, we're going to be firing it up, doing lots of bluffing, gambling, trying to get it in good. There is a rebuy available and 2 more hours to play tonight. But weird, I was up to 120,000 and now back to about, 40 something. Fuck, crazy. I bet this river, I was hoping the guy called. I didn't look. He called with a jack and I called. I fucking paired the damn 8. Son of a gun. All right, let's have some fun. Okay, another evening, another bag. 2 a.m. Back to it. Good news, bad news. Good news is we bagged a stack, 59.5, which is a starting stack. It's plenty. The bad news is it required a second bullet. I had to run around and get bought in for the second one because I got short. What happened? I'm trying to remember. It's nothing good. Yeah. What the hell happened? Oh, I made a couple hands and they made better hands. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, whatever. I don't remember. It's been a long day. Tomorrow could be a long day as well. We're obviously short shipped with 60K. The blinds will be 3,000. So we got like 20 big blinds. It's actually not that bad. But tomorrow there's a couple events. There's like a $600 no limit hold'em PLO, mix. And then there's and that's kind of turbo-ish, 30 minutes. And then there's the 3K 6 max, which is a turbo. 30 minutes. So a couple turbos as a backup plan. But that's another night. We're done. Yeah. I don't know, I got a sore throat. It's not COVID, I swear. But I got like a little scratch, something I ate before, and there's a little something in there. That's why you probably hear my voice sound. Or I hear my voice be different. Maybe y'all don't. It ain't COVID, all right? Trust me. No coughing happening. We good. On to the next one.